Now we know how a read or retrieval operation works behind the scene in Elasticsearch. Now let's add a simple document and then try to retrieve it. Now to do this, what we need is we'll open our terminal, and I have already created a file called create_index.curl. So we'll go to operations directory under Elasticsearch and then example1, and here you will find a file called create_index.curl. Open that file. So the first statement in the file is to create the index called class, and the next statement says create a type subject under class and add a document with ID1, and the document will have the fields as class ID with the value 100, subject as a value Elasticsearch, and another field of string type which is about, and it has a value learn Elasticsearch with hands-on exercises. So these three fields will be part of our document which has an ID 1, and it will be stored under type subject, which will be under class index. Okay. If you are getting confused with the syntax, just ignore it for now. Just follow the steps and it will be clear as we proceed. So let's run this file, and it's very easy to run it. If you're running it in Linux, make sure you have the right permissions on the file. You need executable permission on the file, which you can give like this. Okay, now you can run this file simply by typing period slash and the file name. Now if you do that, it should create the index in Elasticsearch. Okay, so let's run this. So as you see, we received an acknowledgement true, which means our instruction or the commands were successful. It created an index called class and a type subject and added a document with ID 1. And the create flag is also true, which indicates that this document is added successfully, and the current version of the document is 1. Alright, so let's check this document. We can check it in the head plugin also, as I showed you before. So let me do that first. So open your browser and go to localhost and the port 9200 slash underscore plugin slash head, and you'll get this screen. If you refresh it here, it will show you all the indexes you have. We are interested in an index called class, and we can see it has one document added and it has 5 shards 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the index is created and it has the document. Now let's pull this document and read it on the prompt itself. To do this, we need to run a command, a get command, and we can do that as we type curl minus x get. This will be get command. Okay, we'll give the location of Elasticsearch node. Then we type the index, which is class, and then our type, which is subject, and we want document number 1, and we want it in pretty format. So let's just type this and enter. And as you can see, we received the document back, and it has the metadata as it was defined, and the version is also correct, and the flag found is true, which means the document was located in Elasticsearch. And within the source, this is what we are interested in. This holds the data in the raw format. So you can see we have class ID with value 100, subject, and about with the values as we had set. So it all looks good to me, and this is it. So we created an index and we added a document in that index, and then we ran a get command using curl to retrieve that particular document. So it's very easy. I encourage you to try this on your PC and try to add a few documents and try to retrieve them by giving an ID.